Okay, so here we are with part three of the 2018 Facebook algorithm changes and what it means for your real estate business. In this section, I am going to tackle if I were you, if I was a real estate agent, which I'm not, and I know it's easy for me to sit here, but I do think that these are good points. If I was a real estate agent, this is what I would be doing on Facebook in 2018 to help build my business. So the first one is I would get all of my past clients onto a Facebook list. Facebook list, not a group. There's a difference between the two. So I get all my clients on a Facebook list as soon as possible and start being intentional on them daily by interacting with at least 5 of them. Just set yourself a goal like these 5 people or 5 people I'm going to interact with, not just necessarily like, but maybe comment or whatever it is on their stuff. What a Facebook list does is you can click on the list that you created and you will only see those people that are on the list. I have a Remax Premier list. I can click on that. I'll only see you guys so that I can go in and comment because you're important to me. That's who I want to see. I have a family list so I can go and click and see what my family's doing. So that would be a client list. That's what that does. And you're only going to see those people. Go in there, read and see what they're doing, comment on 5 people, and you've done that for today. But at least 5 people daily, you're going in and doing that. Then I would be a good finder. And that's something that personally I'm working on doing as well. So I'm finding information, but also it's about being aware and looking for moments each day and each week to share content to my clients and and this is on your personal Facebook page, not on your business page where everything is strictly business. This is on your personal page. This does not have to be real estate related. This is just good stuff, good quotes, good feel good stories, information about the community, stuff that's going on, that you've seen going on around and you've had your ears open. That would be good finder stuff. So be a good finder. And then I would create a Facebook Live schedule and I would be live on Facebook once a week sharing valuable tips and information. This can be on your business page. If it's going to be real estate related, put it on your business page, but have it be on a schedule so that people know that on Wednesdays at 2 o'clock, you're going to be on there. Don't make it Wednesdays at 2 because that's when my real estate class is, and I hope that you're all there. But whenever it is, whatever your day is, block it out, make it important because, guys, this is important. This movement is important to your business. We talk all the time about how relationships are the way of the world in real estate. This is the true way of the world. The world is going to a social media relationships and you need to engage in it. So off topic there, but let's get back, create a Facebook Live schedule and be live on Facebook once a week sharing tips and information. It is just a really great way to have people be impressed with the amount of knowledge and resources that you are sharing. And you guys have the knowledge and resources. I sit in here and I listen to it all the time. People are calling you about painters. They're calling you about septic systems. They're calling you about all this stuff that is not real estate related. Share that information so that when the time comes for them to find a local realtor, there's nobody else in the world that they're going to think of except you. That's who they're going to think of. So the next thing that I would do is I would create a I would create Facebook Live content and recorded video content that reflects my personality. So on the business page, we're talking about, we're having a set schedule and we're going to talk about the tips and industry things that you would want to do. But on your personal page, you want your Facebook Live posts and recorded video posts to show your personality. Don't be afraid to show your personality. Don't be afraid to show your crazy hair. Don't be afraid to not have your makeup perfect or have a red nose because you have allergies. You've been blowing your nose all day because that's what I'm working with. So you are who you are and you want to attract people who want to work with you for who you are. So there's no point in hiding that. There's no point in glossing over it. The way of the, real estate photo like that, we've all seen it. It's gone. That's just not the way that the world is. We're real people, and we get in very close relationships with our clients because you're spending a lot of time with them on one of the most important decisions in their life. It's very personal. They want to make sure that they're working with somebody who they like. And you want to make sure you're working with somebody who is the type of person who would like you as well. It's going to make everybody better. It's going to be a win-win for everybody. Okay, back to strategies. I would also create a Facebook ad strategy as soon as possible. And my strategy for this is creating or targeting the warmest audiences possible. So these are people who have engaged with you on Facebook or are your clients or in your database, friends and family. Create a group of those people. And after every time that you post a Facebook live video or post something to your business page, boost or do a paid ad to those people. And again, I do a Facebook advertising class, shows you exactly how to do that. So you can advertise directly to those people so that your videos are just showing up in their newsfeed more regularly. Now, yes, the whole thing that Mark Zuckerberg's talking about is that the ads are not going to show up as much, but realistically, that's how he makes money. They're going to show up. So if you're going to pay for an ad, don't pay for a random ad. Pay for one that's targeting your warm audience to get them the highest level of engagement. So let me just wrap up. At the end of the day, in 2018, it's not about sharing content just for the sake of sharing content, which was a lot when Facebook started. It was simply social, and then it was like, whoa, we need to create content. We need to put out content out there, and it's not just for the sake of sharing content. It's not just about set it and forget it, which was a lot of people were doing, and just scheduling things, and it didn't really matter when they were going out, and it was just more about having something than it was about what the value was in it. It's not about handing off social media to the youngest person that you know that you can get to do it. So I've heard a lot of you guys talk about this either, because again, that's not what it's about. It's not about someone else posting for you. It's about engagement. It's going to boil down in 2018 and in social media world altogether to two big things. To stand out on Facebook in real estate, you're going to need to care about creating really, really great content, and not just once in a while, but on a consistent basis. So consistency, good content, consistently is important. And good content does not mean you have to write an article or do all this research. Good content is stuff that you guys are full of good content, but share it with the world. And if you need help figuring out what that is, again, come see me. This is what I'm here for. Let's set down some time and I can help work it out. This is something that I know and I'm passionate about, and I'm happy to help you with. So week in and week out, you need to be putting out there what's going on in the world and attract the people who want to work with you. The second big thing in 2018 is about being real, being yourself, investing time into cultivating those relationships online, just like you guys do in the real world. Real estate, I'll say it again, it is and it always has been a relationship business. So you need to focus on that. And if you're doing that, you're going to crush it in 2018, I promise. And I'm here to help. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the meeting.